What's good, beautiful people? Hi, it's your man Mo Tillis, agency owner of the Tillis Insurance Group. And of course, I help Black businesses to access funds immediately and retire on a plan that you can't outlive, literally all tax free. But today is not about me, it's all about our wonderful guest, wellness coach Jeanna Brown. Jeanna, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being a guest. I really, really appreciate you. I wanted to bring you on because what you do is utterly important, especially for the Black community, but for everyone, being a wellness coach. But before we get into that, you're more than just a wellness coach. You have a lot of things going on. I think you're a very interesting person, and I wanted to share you with the world, Jeanna. So, on top of a wellness coach, you're also an actor. Well, actually, you know what? I'll let you tell a little bit about yourself, Jeanna.
Yes, I do have my hands in a few pots. I'm an actor and writer. I started acting regularly just about 7 years ago. And Actually longer than that, actually a lot longer than that. But, I love acting because I love storytelling. I love writing because I love storytelling, and it's a great way to bring people together. And so production and, the whole set life, it's a magical thing if you've ever experienced it. So,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
That is so amazing. So a lot of us as children watching TV, we had dreams of being actors. You actually went out and went and made it happen. So I wanted to ask you, how does one or you get into acting? Like, how did that happen?
The whole industry thing started when I was young. I started out as a child model, did runway shows, and things evolved. I resisted being in the industry and I went corporate, got a degree in business, and just was like, no, I'm not doing any acting or any of that industry stuff. And then it full circle came back around, and here I am. It's a beautiful thing. Some of the roles that I like to play are like attorneys, detectives,
I could totally
and
see that.
doctors. One of the funnest roles is when I have that detective badge on. It's like, okay, Detective Gina is in the building. So fun.
So your funnest role is the detective type of roles.
Yes, yes, yes. That's one of the funnest ones that I've ever been on. Was on both Rosewood and Stumptown as detectives. So
Wow. Wow.
really fun.
That's awesome. I could totally see that. Well, thank you for sharing that part of your life with us. I did want to go into your business, because you're building a business, it's taking off, and I'm loving what I'm seeing personally. And I'm here to support you any way I can, Gina. Just want you to know that. But where did your
Yeah.
passion for, actor, I believe you were also an athlete from our previous conversation, but where did your passion for wellness come about? How did that come into being?
The wellness piece, it evolved. Yes, being an athlete back in the day, was a track runner and basketball player, that whole team environment. Then later in life, I learned this whole coaching world. Like after you're done with college, your goal is to graduate to college, whether it's undergrad or grad school or med school or a PhD. And then what happens to you in life after that? It's like we get a lot of times you get lost, and I found coaching. And then within the coaching space, I incorporated my passion for good health and exercise and mindset. And the way I feel when you're exercising and have good eating habits. And wellness is so much more. I coach in a lot of different areas, but those are like the three bullet points. But coaching on wellness, I just want people to just feel great, amazing. And when you put that effort in, you feel amazing. You have more energy, you have more clarity, you make better decisions, you're not as irritable. You move differently, your body moves differently, you have a little bit more bounce in your step. And not everyone realizes when they sacrifice the wellness that it's affecting everything else in their life, the way they communicate with their family or on the job or in their business. So I just that's my goal. I just want everyone to be happy.
I love that. I love that. And definitely you feel the effects of wellness in every area of your life. I'm getting back on a boat myself, trying to get better. But actually, since I'm saying that, Gina, what would you recommend to somebody who just watched this today and is kind of like, wow, this is really awesome. I want to kind of get back on my boat so I can have more energy for my business, for my kids, etc. Could you give us a few tips, Gina, maybe 2 or 3 tips to get us back on a boat today? Like, where do we start? We went astray, Gina. We need help getting back.
Yes, 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 yes. I can do that. Practical. I'm a practical coach. So one of the things you want to do, if you're writing this down, write 1, 2, 3.
I'm writing
First,
this down. 1, 2, 3.
decide to schedule you in.
Mm, go into
Step
that. What
one,
does that mean?
decide to schedule you in. That means you're going to commit to yourself. Commit to yourself. Yes, I'm going to do this. How long are you going to do this for? A week, 30 days, 90 days, a year? Put a time on it. Commit. That's step one, commit. And then step two on the wellness is, what activity is it that you're committing to? What is it you're going to do? Is it nutrition? Are you going to cut out sugars? Are you going to cut out meat? Are you going to cut out? What is it you're going to do different? You have to do something different. That's step two. So you're committing to either a food shift or a exercise shift.
Okay.
Okay. And then 3, you're going to go ahead and do it.
Okay. Food shift or exercise shift. And then
Yep.
3, you just
You're
go
going to
ahead
do
and
it.
do it.
Just do it. Like for me, it's really easy because that's my lifestyle. And I know other people are like, but I don't know how. Like, what is it I do? And how do I start? So you start by deciding, do you like to walk? Do you like to dance? Do you like to ride a bike or cycle or run? You know, you have to, like, these are little small steps. They seem so basic, but if you don't do that, you're never going to do it because it's all in your head. You're just going to keep thinking about it.
Well, you definitely hit it on the head for me, just by saying whether it's cycling or running. It's funny, I was telling you when we were talking, I did some coaching too, and some of that time was as a wellness coach. And one thing that I know for sure, if you don't enjoy the process to some type of degree, it makes it more difficult. So sometimes people do need to maybe boat, swim, run, whatever works for you. But I definitely got these 3 tips, Gina, and decide, okay, what you're going to excuse me, what are you going to commit to? And then you said, just go ahead and do it. So I just need to go ahead and do it. So I'm taking action today. As soon as
Action.
we finish with this meeting, I'm
Let's
deciding
go.
I'm going to do 20 push-ups just to get started. And I'm just
Yes.
going to go ahead and do it. So Gina,
And you can do 4 sets of 5 if you have to.
I'm going
It's
to do
okay.
4 sets of 5 and it's okay.
It's
I'm
okay.
not competing with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is me. Like, I need to get right. Thank you so much
Mhm.
for sharing that. So Gina, before I let you go, because I know you're incredibly productive, not busy, but productive. You got multiple things going on. But before I let you go, Gina, where could people reach out to you if they needed some more tips or needed to find some more information on wellness or how to work with you, Gina?
Oh, that's great. Thanks for asking, for sure. I'm pretty accessible. You can find me on Instagram at Coach Jeanna, CoachJeanna. And then my website too is coachjeanna.com. Really excited about, you can see the different programs and what I do, and Twitter and Facebook as well. All Coach Jeanna. Coach Jeanna.
Love it, love it, love it. So check out Coach Jeanna. Coach Jeanna, I just want to say thank you again for sharing a few moments with me. Really excited about the next episode as we get deeper into knowing each other and how we can support each other and what you actually have to offer to people. What you gave today, the 3 tips, was absolutely phenomenal. Again, beautiful people, if you need any support with your wellness plan, reach out to Coach Jeanna. If you need any help with high-end insurance products, reach out to myself. God bless. Good night.